I'd like to nominate Yvonne and Tom as my Youth Work champions as part of National Youth Work Week. They are part-time members of staff of the outdoor team for Rochdale Youth Service. I can't say enough about them. They make my life so much more easier.
I'd just like to speak about two of my part-time youth workers. Paul Stanton is a really good member of our team. He's always able to talk people down when they're feeling upset or angry. He has a really nice quiet manner which works really well on a lot of the young people, and he's been here quite a while now and an experienced youth worker. And the second of my staff I'd like to talk about is Mick Jennings, and he's been here since day dot, I think, and he's a qualified and really experienced drugs and alcohol worker with adults, so you can see where that sort of experience fits in with young people. Apart from being a really good oral generic youth worker, he does use those special skills that he has when we're out on the streets talking to young people, particularly like about cannabis and harder drugs.
Hi, this is Sahil, and Sahil's one of our part-time youth workers. He's been a youth worker. How long is it, Sahil?
21 years.
21 years. So Sahil brings a real depth of experience to our team as a community leader, and also Sahil's very, very keen on education, and he's always willing to help young people with additional maths or science tuition, as well as being a generic all-round youth worker. So Sahil's a really valued part of our team.
Shout out to Nell, who did some great work over the summer on our Short Breaks project. She went on several trips, did some sessions at centres, and also supported evening sessions and delivered sessions in the evening as well at our Short Breaks provision across the borough, and has also supported and helped cover sessions in youth clubs as well. Also a shout out to Cara as well, who's been with us for a few years now. She's done some great work over the years, really good at building relationships with young people. The young people love her, and she's always got good positive energy when she's in the session.
Just want to shout out to the champions of youth work that are in my team. Big up to Serafina, fantastic youth worker. Love the way she tackles mental health with young people. Great at giving advice, always caring and loving. Next I want to speak about Misbah. I think Misbah's great youth worker, true champion. Shows in her practice when she's helping deal with safeguarding issues or a young person who's having a difficult time at home, really caring. And finally, I want to big up Nadeem. Nadeem's a great youth worker. Love working with Nadeem out on Detached. He's great at signposting for parents and for young people. He's great knowledge of services around in Rochdale, and just a real community champion he is. So well done, my team. Really appreciate the hard work you do week in, week out.
I'd like to do a big shout out to my part-time staff. I think they're champions because they're marvellous to make my life so much easier. Working with young people, they bring a lot to the table. They've got different skills and a variety of talents, and they're all unique in their own way. Reliable, young people love them. I love working with you. You make my life easier. Graham, you're great at finance and helping me with cash. Also, Graham's worked for the service for over 30 years and has dedicated half his life to working with young people. Mark's so reliable. Linford's his brilliant gardening skills, CJ's unique style, young people are mesmerised by him, and his variety of different talents that he brings to the youth club. All of you, I love working with you, and thank you.
Hi guys, doing a big shout out to my team, that's Shaf, Liz, Slimer and Smiler, Des. First one, Shaf. What can I say about Shaf? He's reliable, he's got good communication skills, he's a good listener, loves cohesion work, really does get on really well with the kids, full of energy and let's go get them attitude. Liz. So Liz is, I would call a brilliant worker. She's brilliant with kids, forging new relationships, like the way a lot of the kids from Smallbridge open up to her about lots of personal issues. She's good at doing group work, fantastic at doing my pass, keep it up. Very confident team player, organised, actually keeps me on my toes as well, to be honest. Simon, professional, doesn't get phased. I've done quite a bit now with Simon at Fairlinge, and she's got a very good relationship building skills with the young people. Very well known in the community. Bring me last but not least on to Smiler Des. Brilliant vibe about him, is always positive, well into his music, loves dancing, and that's it.
Okay, we're going to shout out our champion of the voice team. So I'm going to give a shout out to Mwezi, who works with me at the Zone on a Tuesday night, and he always puts young people first. He's dead funny, the young people love him, and I'm dead appreciative of him at the group. And the next person we're going to mention is Sima. Sima again works in my junior zone. She's brilliant with the young people and the carers, and just building relationships with the young people, and does great activities with them, and I couldn't manage without her. So
Simon's got fantastic gifts as well with the Children's Council. The way that she works with that age group as well as the older ones is absolutely fantastic. She's got some real gifts with them, and I really appreciate Simon's flexibility as well to work all across Greater Manchester and with different groups at different times and in school. She's brilliant. Thank you, Simon.
Yeah. I'm going to give a shout out to Fatima as well. Fatima's been volunteering with our junior zone, and she's just been brilliant at getting stuck in, talking with the young people, and just always turning up and being there for them. So yeah, thank you. Our final shout out, and last but not least in any way, is to Mushtaq. Mushtaq is just so reliable, always is willing to go where we ask him to, or to work with different groups, and even at the last minute, and we really appreciate it. And he's just brilliant with the groups of young people that he works with, so thank you.
Honestly, I don't know what I'd do without Mushtaq. The way he does the youth cabinet with us and the Children's Council, the way it helps out with the elections throughout the year, the making mark ballot papers, the way he comes to Youth Forum with us on Saturdays, on Sundays, about 6 times a year. We can't do without Mushtaq. He does amazing stuff for us at whatever notice, and he never lets us down. Thank you, Mushtaq.
Yeah, so thank you everyone, we really appreciate you in the voice team.
Woo!
My champions this year have been my part-time staff, who are Taiba, Mwezi and Paul in the Pennines team. They've been really super helpful this year. They really developed the youth centre, they've built more stronger relationships with the young people, and really supported young people around their mental health this year, so thank you so much. In terms of the SEN team, I'd like to say thank you to Karen, Nick and Heather for all the fantastic work that you've been doing with the young people and the family. You've really supported them, the young people in the groups, and you've been a real support system for me this year. Thank you very much.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to all the youth workers. You're all champions, but in particular the 3 people that I spend most of my time with at work in Hayward and Middleton. Lara, who's quite new to the service, she's come in straight away, she's got stuck in, building good relationships with young people. She loves showing off her dance moves, and that's always a good skill to have as a youth worker. Next is Dave. How does this guy have so many things to talk about? Like, he works with so many different groups and different young people in a session, and he's always got an ear to lend to them, and I really admire that. And he's quite handy as well. He's helped me out with a few bits and bobs at Springvale. So yeah. And then Faye, I don't think I've met anyone as resilient and as tough as Faye, and it's been a pleasure working with Faye. I've worked with her for over 5 years now, and a lot of my best experiences as a youth worker have been working alongside Faye. So yeah, that was just a quick video, and I just want to say that the youth service, and particularly me, I appreciate you guys.
I'm going to do a big shout out now for my part-time staff, Kerry, Des, Amy. You are all so valued, and I just love working with you. I'd just like to thank you all for your input and your contributions and your ideas to all the sessions that we work on. You are marvellous and wonderful, and I don't say that enough. It's a pleasure to work with you. Thank you.